Welcome. This is a short little video created to show you how to use your foam roller. Please do not share this video with anyone. I appreciate your honoring that. So we're going to start off with a little piece for the back leg area. Now I will tell you, many people that are ultra sensitive here. So if you have a block or a pillow or a ball or something like that, place it in front of you. If your knees are tender, put a pillow or blanket underneath your knees. Come to kneeling position, and what you want to do is place the roller as close to the back of your knees as you can. Then you're going to very slowly sit back and just sense that area. Now if you immediately feel any tightness, pain, or restriction, place your hands on the block in front of you to deload the amount of pressure that you have on your roller right now. Once you sense a comfortable area, all you're going to do is do a little side-to-side shimmy. So your hips are moving and you're feeling some major work in your calf and your hamstring area. Be sure you are breathing. Breathing helps that tissue release. Breathing keeps your mind in what you're doing. And breathing helps bring you into rest and digest or parasympathetic tone. So once you've done that for a little bit, take the roller and slide it down closer to your Achilles tendon, right where your ankle joint is. And you're going to go side to side. Now it might be a little tender there as well. So you have the option of using a block, taking your weight forward, or staying where you are. Be sure you can breathe where you are, and be sure you can sense that you're doing some work on that back leg area. So this is a tough one, but it's a nice one to start off with because you get the whole back chain of your legs, which can indeed affect the whole back of the body all the way up to the neck and shoulder girdle. So try that out, and once you're done with that, slide the roller out. And now I'm going to have you take it so the roller is underneath your scapula. So it's more of an upper body release, but everything affects everything in the body. So you're going to place the roller underneath your scapula bones. Bring your arms up and just reach and lower them a few times. Be sure you can feel your scapula bones are indeed moving and you have the roller placed there. Now place your hands behind your head, press into your feet and pull your core in to enable the spine. All you're going to do is do a simple gliding action between your scapula. And just feel any areas that feel good, any areas that might have a little tightness, a little restriction, and most importantly, breathe. Now as you're doing this gliding, see if you can sense an area that might need a little bit of work. I'm going to have you drop your hips at that spot and take your arms wide now. Take a breath. Side bend, elbow to hip, and feel the opposing side lengthening. Come back to center. Side bend the other way, and feel the opposite side lengthening. Come back to center. So try that a few times with your breath. So I'm probably going to take a breath in, exhale as I side bend, come back to center. Whatever area is touching your roller is receiving the work. Now come back once you've done that 2 times and just do a little gliding. Now if you sense another area that might need some work, maybe it's a little higher, maybe it's a little bit lower, drop your hips, open your elbows, bend to one side, come back, take the other side, come back, take a breath, come back, take a breath. Now since we're here, maybe you need a little shoulder work. Bring your elbows towards the ceiling. Lift one elbow. The opposing elbow and shoulder will move towards your roller. So if my left elbow is up, my right shoulder is towards the roller. I now am going to lift my hips up, pull my navel in, and circle on that shoulder and scapula area. Ideally, I'm in between the scapula and my shoulder blade. But I might be on my rotator cuff, which are the muscles between the arm bone and the scapula. Either way, you're going to get some work on that area and begin to unwind tension patterns. Now, drop your hips, stay there, release the hand of the shoulder you're working with and just draw a figure 8 with that wrist. Or you could do a circle, any kind of random movement. The goal is to work the area that is touching your roller right now. Come back to center. Lift the other elbow up. You're going to drop to the other side. So just take a moment to sense that shoulder and that shoulder blade. If there's any pain, go ahead and change your angle. So maybe move down a little bit, move up a little bit. You don't want to be in any area that causes pain. Now lift your hips, pull your navel in. Staying around that shoulder blade, do some circular patterns. Keep your breathing going. Notice the area that is being touched by the roller. Drop those hips. Hold on and do a nice movement with that arm. Any movement. If your shoulder bothers you, you could just place your hand on your shoulder and circle the elbow. That'll get you right in there. It'll free up some tissue and help the shoulder feel better. Come back to center. Hold your head again. Press your feet again. And go ahead and glide up and down again. Now, we're going to stretch out a really important muscle called the psoas muscle. You're going to take your roller underneath your knees. Come all the way down to your back. Lift your hips. Be sure the hips are touching the roller. Draw your right knee in towards your body. Push down into your left foot and reach your left knee away from you. Now I am going to recommend that you hold this 5 to 8 breaths so you feel the lengthening in that front groin area, which will affect your back, your legs, a bunch of things in the body. Be sure you're able to breathe comfortably where you are. Notice that area. Give it some attention, give it some breath. Good time to work on your breathing. Let's take one more breath for this side. Place the opposing foot down. Draw the opposite knee in. Push down into that foot. Reach that knee away from you and breathe. So sense the opening on the front hip of the knee that is, the foot is on the floor. Drop your chin a bit, breathe, opening up the front body here. Let's take one more breath here. Release. Now bring both legs up. Be sure your knees are facing the floor, palms can be up to the ceiling. Lean a little bit to your right and just do some very tiny circles. Pull your navel in. This is a nice one for your hips. It's a nice one for your SI joint, lower back. Come back through your center. Take your knees the other direction. Same idea. Just do some small circular patterns and then shift your direction. Doing some good myofascial work. You're doing some good muscle lengthening work. And most importantly, you're connecting your body and your breath. Let your feet come down. Slide that roller out. Now we're going to go lengthwise on the roller and try 1 or 2 more movements. So you're going to sit on the roller at the very bottom, roll your spine down, and be sure your head is touching the top of the roller. First piece is to do nothing, just have your palms up to the ceiling. This is therapeutic, it is good for your shoulders, it's good for your upper back, your neck, and your lower back. Second piece is press into your feet and feel your spine. If you have a soft roller, your body is being massaged and you're getting some good sensation up and down your spine. If you have a hard roller, you're still getting that sensation. It just is a little different. So let's try a nice shoulder and neck piece. Roll your head to the right, noticing that, and then roll your head to the left and notice that. Bring both arms up, reach both arms and drop them. Reach them, drop them. Try that one more time. Now reach one arm, look at that shoulder, bring it down. Reach the other arm, look at that shoulder, bring it down. Try that a few rounds with some breathing. Your eyes moving with your head. Your breath is going. Now hold your elbows, circle one elbow. Feel that shoulder and that scapula bone. Circle it the other way. Keep your breathing going. Then circle the other elbow. Feel your shoulder blade, feel your arm, feel your upper back. And take the other direction. Keep all awareness in your shoulder and your upper back. Both arms up to the ceiling. Reach one arm, do a small roll that direction, come back to center. Reach the arm, do a small roll. You are feeling your scapula bone being moved now. You are breathing as you're doing this. And try it on the other side, head rolling, eyes moving, scapula bone is where your awareness is, middle back receiving. One more time. And let's try instead of alternating, one side and then the other. Eyes and head moving together. Breath, movement, eyes, shoulders. All connected. Let that go. Now place your hands on your clavicle and your lower belly. Take a full breath. Think about the front and back of your breath. Again. Now keeping the hands here, think about the lengthening of your breath. Try that one more time. Now place your hands on your ribs and think about the width of your breath. So the ribs widen with the in-breath, they come back together with your out-breath. Each time you can go a little deeper. Try that one more time. Place your hands on the floor. Bring your right leg up. Bring your left leg up. We are going to close out with our legs up in the air pose. You can do some circles with your ankles if you'd like to get a little bit more work in your feet. And I recommend you stay here for 3 to 5 minutes just to enhance circulation, parasympathetic tone, and to integrate all the work you've done today. Thank you very much for joining in, and I hope you will continue on and practice this little sequence often and receive all the benefits of using a foam roller. Thank you.